Welcome back again, everybody. This is Cliff, wrapping up our campaign in Trench Raid from Compass Games. We've completed our 5 missions, each one successfully, and we need to do some end-of-mission cleanup, evaluate our campaign, and have a few reflections. At the end of last time, Private Brady here got lost in no man's land getting back to our trenches. Rules part 17.3, we need to roll a d6 to see what happens to him. We got a 3. So he's captured, no longer available for play. He'll show up as a POW. He's captured. We're not going to have anything happen to him. He's not going to count for our final points. POW. He'll get home at the end of the war. I'm going to set him off to the side. Our NCO here from Brighton and Hove, Sergeant Barry, was blinded by gas. We need to see what happens to him. That's also in 17. Blinded men. 6. His sight is recovered. His sight is going to be pestered for the rest of his life. A few cataracts and things. Scars of the war. He was carried back by his buddy, also from Brighton and Hove, Private Mann. He bucked up his courage and carried the NCO back. And they'll share many a pint of bitter at the Walrus Pub in Brighton and Hove over on Ship Street. That sort of brings me up to here. We put these guys here. They're both back. Anybody got any injuries we need to deal with? No light wounds there. We didn't have any serious wounds. No wounds there. No wounds there. Who was wounded? There was somebody wounded. No wounds there. Nor there. No, there we have some light wounds. A few light wounds in the chest, but nothing too bad. Those automatically get healed. No light wounds there. No light wounds there. We just had some courage problems, and no light wounds there. His vision is fine. So yay, we made it back with 11. Brady is captured. Now I'm going to evaluate my campaign. Thoughts on this game. I love the game. I love the missions. I love going out. Not such a fan on the original table of events. I really like Eve's table. That would be here. Eve's table, to my mind, is a much better distribution probabilities. I would make that change. And as you saw as I played, I like to tally up my successful rolls. Let's see if anybody got any more skills. This guy doesn't have any 5s, no skills there. This guy has already got a skill. A bomber already has a skill. My officer doesn't, and he's got a speed and a courage. I'm going to take a courage skill. Or we could do a fight. Let's make him a pugilist. That increases his fight by 1. Gives him a skill. My carrier already has a skill. My bomber doesn't have a skill. He's got a speed. He can become a runner. And increase his speed 1. My rifleman doesn't have a skill. He's also got speed here and fight. We'll give him a pugilist skill. and give him an increase of fight. You're wondering, why are you doing this? You're done with the missions. I'll show you. No skill here. No 5s. NCO. No skill. He's got a speed. We can make him fast, a runner. It pays to be fast in this game. Would increase his speed to 4. And then down here, this guy doesn't count because he's out. So in the rules, the way that it was suggested to be done is that basically you play your 5 games and you win or you don't. It's like a participation award. I don't like participation awards. I like a little more grit in my game. It's just me. You can do whatever you want. But I made a new document. I've posted this as a PDF in the files section. It is undergoing evaluation. Should release in the next couple of days. You know how it is when you post files on BGG. So I have a variant campaign scoring. So I keep tally of successful die rolls, and when you get 5 successes, you can cash that in for a skill that corresponds. So that's what I did. At the end of my campaign, I count each successful mission, and I give it 5 points. So I completed all 5. 5 points each is 25 points. Each time you're mentioned in dispatches, or despatches if you're British, you get 5 points. We did that twice. That's 10 points. For each mission that my soldier survives and serves in to completion, you get 1 point. So if you survived all 5 as an original, you get 5 points. And you get 2 points for earning a skill. So let's run through my guys. This guy would be worth, he came in on mission 5, no skill, he gets 1 point. 1 point for Butler. 1, and then the next one here, Riley came in on 3. So that's 3, 4, 5, that's 3 more points. That's 4, 5, 6 for the runner. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So all told there, between these two things, I get 41. That's 51, 61, 71, 76. 76, just on the border here. I created some levels just on my own. 76 is the top of Tickety-boo. We dished out as good as we got during the war, and despite horrendous losses, yeah, we had a lot. Those long missions going out trying to get officers. While traversing back and forth over no man's land, our boys managed to accomplish most of what they set out to do. Our unit earned the respect of others, and your men returned to civilian life with their heads held high. I think that's appropriate for what we experienced this time. If we had had a little bit better luck, we could have had a smashing campaign. You'll have to be really, really lucky to get a brilliant campaign. So I put this up on the BGG files. You can use it if you like. You can modify it, whatever you want. To my mind, The only weakness this game has is the campaign. It's not really well thought out, just stringing 5 missions together without giving any extra narrative. It doesn't do it for me very much. You can do it. It doesn't give me much more than just playing a campaign. I'm actually thinking there ought to be some sort of a campaign table to roll for some sort of a random event between campaign or missions as well. What's going on between missions to further develop the story. Like with my 2 guys here from Brighton and Hove, Sergeant Barry and Private Man. They develop their own little story. They're both from the same hometown. They're drinking in the pub. They're going to hang out after the war together. Maybe Brady makes it back after the war as a POW. We don't know. The more stories you can develop like that, the more appealing the campaign is. That's just my mileage. Your mileage may vary. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it helped you to see how the game plays. I think it's a lot of fun. My favorite campaign, my favorite game from Compass in a while. At any rate, that's been a full campaign of Trench Raid from Compass Games, and I will see you guys later. Bye.